feel the need to actually put that tag, like and say female rapper? Why do you think people feel the need to put that tag?
They do need to put it. I see nothing wrong with being called a female rapper. I don't have a dick.
But like, no one says male rapper though.
No, like I don't feel like, you know why? Because rap back in the day, why I don't feel there's anything wrong with that? Because back in the days, rap was seen as a male thing.
Yo, we're back again. We're back again with another episode of the URL Circle. You know, all the time it's a special episode, but you know, today's really also is extra special. You know, I'm your host, Troskii BAE, and today we've got like one of the hottest female rappers in the game. You know, she's a fashion model also. She's doing really big moves, you know, and I don't want to waste time, but this is a really special guest. I'd like to introduce the amazing Lizzy Lindokuhle. What's happening?
Yo, what's up? I'm nice.
Yo, like, I'm actually get into it same time.
Yeah,
I saw on
yeah.
the list, I don't know if it was Hype Magazine or Slick On Live.
Yeah.
But it listed you as one of the top 5 female rappers, you know, on the rise right now. Yeah, it listed you as top 5 female rappers on the rise right now.
I gotta see that interview. I don't know about that.
It was like a blog, you know?
Yeah.
But,
yeah. No, yeah, man, that's like big moves, and you know, and I appreciate that shit happening, you know, because it just shows that I'm moving and whatever that I'm doing is something, and people finally are getting to notice my work. Yeah. And yeah, man, it's like I remember the article. You know, thing is, you know, sometimes you forget.
So much moves you don't even remember that.
Ish, brah, you know the vibes. But yeah, man, forever grateful, and you know, just seeing things like that encourages me to push even harder and put more work, because it means there is
something that
you know. So
in that top 5, where do you put yourself?
Are you even gonna ask me that? Like what? What's the level?
People like being humble.
Nah, bro. Number 1, we never settle for less. Number 1, we never settle for less, dog. Always settle for the best, dog. Like there's this saying, always go for the moon. So if you fall, you can fall for the sky. You know, we don't fall down, we only fall for the sky. So number 1, dog.
Number 1.
Yeah.
She's coming for all your female rappers. In fact, y'all are under.
That's the level.
So like right now, I just, for anyone who doesn't know you yet, because there's a lot of us, you know, even though you're making moves, please just tell us where you're from and what your movement is about. Okay,
so for those who don't know me, I go by the name of LEEZY Lindokuhle. You know, as he said, I am a female rapper, fashion model, songwriter, and obviously a qualified music producer, for those who don't know. Anyways, yeah, man, I'm from Snake Park, you know, Zanohk, Snake Park, as when he said, you know, those type of vibes. I'm from there. Yeah, man, the movement that I'm pushing, you know, is African trap sound, mixed with the mixture of, you know, Afro pop and Kasi rap, you know. So yeah, I'm all about just being real with who I am and actually where I come from, and that is why most of my songs are actually in Zanohk. Yeah.
So like Snake Park Valley, Soweto almost.
Yeah, no, it falls under
Soweto. So like Soweto has a lot of historical value, you know, in terms of South African history. So I just want to know, what are some of your favorite things about this place and some of your favorite childhood memories growing up in this place?
Okay, so growing up in this place, it taught me a lot about, life not being the easiest thing, because when you grew up in a place like my hood, Snake Park, you get to see a lot of people don't really believe in dreams. People drop out of school and stuff like that. So growing up in a place like this, it taught me that in life, if you want something, you gotta go get it. And no matter where you are, but when you are in the hood, you get to see that actually in life, if you want something, you don't wait for anybody to come and give it to you, but you go out there and get it. And then my favorite childhood memories is just being able to always be myself, and I've always been that kid who was able to express herself around people, and growing up here just gave me that confidence that if people like whatever I'm doing where I'm from, then I can easily,
So you grew up in this hood your whole life?
No. So what happened is I was born in this hood. Then when my mom passed on 2010, I moved to Block 3, but it's still in Snake Park, but not here. I stayed with my aunt until I matriculated, then I came back this side. So currently I'm this side and I'm staying with my dad. Yeah.
So like how did you handle that thing, like your mother passing actually?
Losing my mom. Obviously, I was like 11 years old, I was like hurt by the fact that she's not going to be there to witness me growing up and me being whatever I've always wanted to be, But at the end of the day, it was like also a life-changing lesson to me that you don't have a mom, yes, but that doesn't mean your life stops, like that thing on its own made me to grow up faster. It made me to mature faster so that I can know that I don't need to always be a crybaby or depend on someone, but I have the power to be in my own, irregardless of my mom not being there for me, because 2 years later, I lost my brother in a car accident. I lost 2 of my brothers from the same mother, so I'm the only one remaining. So losing the people that matter the most in my life actually just taught me that at the end of the day, yes, you are born in this world in a certain family, but the life is your own. Your life doesn't stop because they're no longer there. Obviously, they are there spiritually. I know they are not with me physically, but spiritually, I know that they are with me everywhere I go. And they look out for me. So more than anything, as hurtful as it is, to me, it's also a blessing because it taught me independence at such a very young age,
It's actually something that I don't know if the right word for it would be interesting, but it's just something deep to think about, that when you come from the hood, bruh, because Soweto Valley, bruh, if you think about it, this place was designed to make people struggle,
obviously the segregation.
It was put away from all the good things. It was designed to make people struggle. And when you're making moves, when you're pushing, bruh, it's like really something inspirational, and I still have both my parents, but I also lost a brother, a little brother, in 2010, he passed away, So it's just crazy how in the hood we don't get motivation from other good motivation, from other good examples, or we don't get encouragement from like certain good things that we see. We get encouragement from the pain.
Exactly.
Like we get encouraged by the pain. It's like it's the negative force that pushes us to be positive. It's not like positive that's pushing you to be positive.
That's why there's this saying that says there's a season. There's seasons in life, There's no life without struggles, because it's the struggles that actually make you the person that you want to be. Because if everything is always nice, if everything is always moving, you end up getting too comfortable, and the aim of life is to never be comfortable. That's why they always say don't stay for too long in your comfort zone, because then you limit yourself. You understand? But when the pain comes, yes, it hurts, but it can only make you stronger for bigger things that come your way. That's
crazy, because even Ronaldo, like he said his motivation to become successful was off of his dad being absent, and the drive for him was that, you know, he wanted to prove that he could make it in life without his dad.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but so as we're talking about these things, you know, when you look at your hood, you know, you grew up here all your life. What are some of the things that you feel like you would like to change, or you would like to see them change in the hood, you know?
Yeah.
Things that maybe you feel like you would like to change yourself, that you think, yo, if I can maybe just change this, you know?
Yeah. So first of all, you can never change the world or any place if you can't change yourself. So it all has to start with me.
Yeah.
Being successful in whatever that I'm doing, and then that is when I can be able to come and initiate certain things, and you know. But more than anything, I feel like the hood needs those centers where like children are being taught from a young age, you know, that, you know, dreams are valid, you know, that you can be whoever that you want to be, you know. Just because you're from a certain place doesn't mean like you can't be wherever you dream of, you know. And more than anything, like building more centers in the hood where like kids can go to school and come back and actually, you know that they're not just gonna chill around the hood and see all the bad things that are happening, but you know, have activities happening and all of that. But more than anything, dog, like people can only change themselves. I can have all of those ideas as to how I wish the hood could change, you know. Even when I'm saying I would love to do it for the kids, for me, I would love to do it for the kids more than anything, because khona le saying ethi likotsha semanzi.
Sure.
Because you know, umntwana makasasemncane can absorb a lot of things. So if you're gonna give it back to the kids, then you are not only changing the place, but you're changing the future of the place, because the kids are the future. So what I'd actually change nothing, honestly speaking, because if a place is like this, dog, it's really hard to convince people. But I'd influence, you know, people that you can change.
I think basically it's a thing of like, if you become successful, because even think of the way Africa was conquered, the world was conquered. It wasn't done in 1 year or in 10 years. It took like many years.
Yeah.
You understand? They literally like changed the psychology, the way people think and all those things. So it's a thing of like, if maybe you can be successful, and then the people from your hood, they see, yo, this Lizzy, she's successful.
They also get motivated.
See, they get motivated. Then it's a small group that gets motivated. It's gonna motivate a bigger group, you know, and then eventually, you know, but like,
and not everybody is gonna be motivated. That's why they say not everybody's gonna like you. And hence I said, you know, yes, I would love to change the hood, but changing a hood, it's not a thing that's gonna happen.
It's difficult.
It's not something that can be done by me only because I've made it. No, bruh, you know, because even when you come, like when you've already made it, trying to change the hood, the very same niggas in the hood are gonna be like, "Lo seka zenza ngono," but like you trying to help out, you understand? So more than anything, like it's all about firstly me changing myself.
Focus on yourself,
and then from there I can come back and take the young ones, because like even the Bible says, like when you do it for the kids, you do it for the future. You do it for the change. You know, the kids are the change. You can't come here and say you're gonna change the way people live here. People are gonna be like, oh, cause we're not social at the north side, Madrid. You trying to come here and tell us what to do, you know. But when you have the young kids, you're not only like influencing them to become better people, but you are showing them that there's more to life than just being around here and living like your mother did or whoever, you know. Exactly.
So like I checked your Instagram, like I surfed all the way down, and it's like, bro, what I see from your Instagram, I don't see no struggle. I just see you like from the point you're making moves, bro. Like what? 2019 looks from the first post, it's like you were just making moves in jail. So
what level? There's nothing like that.
when I just check it, it's like, hey, this person got the moves.
No.
And I had a convo with my boy, young kid Lizzy. I'm sure you know him. He told me that y'all went to the same high school.
Yeah.
And you beat him in a rap battle. Some rap battle you won it. I think you won a rap battle at the school. There was a rap competition.
Actually, I wasn't part of the battle. I was the one that organized the battle. Because I was in matric and I was axial. So, because my English teacher knew that I was a rapper, because I started making music 2014 when I was in grade 9. So obviously, Lizzy was in a younger grade, you know. So my English teacher was like, you know, you can do something like just to motivate other upcoming rappers in the school, you know. And then I was like, actually, let me host, like, you know, it was like auditions type of way. And then, you know, kids love money. Then we were like, the winner is gonna get 50 rands, you know. And like, imagine they came in numbers just for 50 rands, guys. Like, yeah, and
I'm thinking you're gonna say 5 clip.
No, bro, like 50 rand. The winner's gonna get 50 rand, and then yeah, man, I like got some niggas from my class, you know, who were also.
How much did you share?
Because it wasn't. No, there was no money involved. This was the thing that happened during lunch. So it was like the intercom. There was like, if there's anybody who would like to enter the rap battle where they can get a chance to win 50 rand for the day, you can go at whom's class for the auditions and stuff like that. So yeah, I got these other cool niggas from my class because I was really cool in high school, bruh. Yeah, and then people came in numbers. Then now after we get the winner, they're like, yeah, some are complaining that you guys rock on us, you know. But yeah, we got the winner, but I wasn't like part of the people that were battling. But when I started, I used to do ciphers like during lunch, but Lizzy was not at Princess at that time. I think he wasn't there as yet.
What I am interested in, Vele, is like, how did you like start making the music, Vele? How did you actually just start getting in it?
Okay, so what happened is, as I told you, that I started like, I actually started rapping 2014. So after 2013, I lost my brother in a car accident, as I've mentioned. And then after that, I just started writing down like everything, like poems, you know, and how I felt. Because at that time, I felt like I had nobody to talk to, you know, and the only way I could express myself was through the paper. And I was like, but okay, I'm writing all of these things down. I need to find a way to express them out, you know. And then obviously I've always been a fan of rap, because even my brother, the one that passed on 2017, he used to listen to the likes of 50 Cent. So hip hop has always played a huge role in my life, because I've listened to it from a very young age. And then YMCMP was still a thing, you know, Nicki Minaj and stuff. I was like, no, actually, you know what? Like, I'm trying to rap. Nicki Minaj sounds so good, you know. And then I started watching like freestyle videos, you know, and then started like practicing, like, you know, like the rapping and stuff like that. This other day after school, I'm like to my girlfriends, hey guys, I'm a rapper now. They're like, what? They laugh at me. You're a rapper? I'm like, check this out. I wrote this shit out. I rap. Like, ah, you trying? They laugh, okay? They're like, aye, Lizzy, because I gave myself the name Lizzy in grade 7, so it's been like, you know, growing with me, you know. And then yeah, man, I was like, this one's a craze. I'm doing this. I'm getting it every time I practice, dog. I write, I practice, I watch the freestyle videos. Hey, this other time, when at school they started having ciphers, I was the only girl now, because I used to rap because I used to chill with niggas. Like, I've always been that girl that chills with niggas, you know. And then
it's always suspicious, bro. It's always suspicious for niggas. Like, when you're trying to cuff a hand, like, she hangs out with niggas. Like, girls are less drama. Boys are less drama. Like.
Nah, bro, but it's a thing of, also I grew up like, I'm the only girl at home. So before I even moved to my aunt's where there's girls, I used to grow up. I grew up in an environment where there's like a lot of guys, you know. Yeah, so what happened is, this other day, it was lunch. We see a circle there. And I remember my friend like, let's go see what's happening there. And when we see all these rappers there, And I was like, you know what? I'm going in. I went, dog. And I killed, dog. The only female, like, I killed, dog. I killed. And then from there, dog, every time they had ciphers, dog, I was the only female during that time, during the ciphers. And I used to kill niggas, right, you know? And then, yeah, from there, you know, the thing of me being a rapper started, like, spreading. And then people, like, started inviting me to their studios. And then I had my first track. Yeah, 2014. Then 2015, I was even more blessed to meet this other guy who had a studio. So every time after school, I would go to studio, and then matric. That's when I started like dropping the music, you know. And then people like on Facebook like started like were like, you know, like your music is dope.
Popping on Facebook first.
Yes, and then after that, yeah, after matric, because I matriculated 2017.
Sure.
Yeah, man, I took a gap year and got a job. I'm like, I want a job because I want to invest in my music. Because 2011, I had a fight with that guy that would allow me to their studio. But
2011?
No, what did I say today? Did I say 2016? 2016. Yeah. So after that, I got a new producer that was like to me, you know, if you wanna really take this music thing seriously, start investing money, even if it's not a lot. That 50 rands that you get, like when you save your money from school, invest it. I don't mind recording you, but at least if you can bring a clipper, yeah, clipper, I will record you. You know, that's when I've learned. Look, it's okay, like those you gotta invest in your craft. And then after scale, I was like, but ish, I don't have the money now. Let me get a job and, you know, maybe try to push this thing. Maybe with the money, I'll be fine. The job, dog. You're working 12 hours there. Like, what the fuck, dog?
What job
like,
was it?
Call center vibes, dog. Like, I used to call people and convince them. Yeah. But there's commission on top of the basic, yeah. So after that, I didn't like, at that point, that year, I never dropped music. And people would be like, Lizzy, when are you dropping? Like, you know, I feel like if I never stopped making music that year, by now I'd be like,
shit.
I would have blown up by now. But I believe there's a process in everything, you know. For me to get that job, it didn't only teach me how to conversate with people, how to get people to understand what you are trying to tell, what you are trying to say to them, but it also taught me how to sell myself, how to brand myself, you know. So when I came back 2019 I resigned because I got a buzzary, the More Flavor buzzary, DJ More Flavor from Metro FM. Yeah, that's when I got the buzzary to go study music production at Boston Media House. And then from there, that was like, you know what, I'm doing this shit. Fuck jobs, I'm never getting a job. I'm focusing on my music. And from there, that video talking about, I shot it 2019. From there, I was like, yeah, it was tough, dog. But like, I just saw just me like coming back, even how things like went, you know. It was like, it's going well, keep pushing. You have it in you.
Always clean, even from that.
Yeah, no, because you know why? Because the thing of being a model and stuff, it started way back. Because as much as at school they knew me as a rapper, they also knew me as that when it's civics.
Because I was gonna touch on that. I see you also have fashion.
Yeah, when it's civics, they knew that hey, Lizzy is coming. It's coming with the swag. It's coming with the swag. You see, even now, I look simple, guys. Simple, and I'm wait. But
taking it easy.
I'm taking it easy on y'all, guys. But when I wanna dress to kill, you notice me. There's no way. There's no way you're not gonna see me. So there's a friend of mine, Brown. He also does my styling. He does there's clothes. I don't know if you've seen on the mentions, designed by Cotton Styles. So back then in high school, we also had like what do you call this? Something
squad,
squad. We called it Black Freaks. So my friend has always been into fashion. So he also like would go like thrift together and all of that shit, you know. So man, more than anything, we started having photo shoots. Also 2014. So 2014 is when a lot of things, happened. You know, we started having photo shoots. So from there, that's when I started like getting like connects with like photographers. So I've always like, even if you want to see that, I've always had like proper like pictures go to my Facebook, I've always like had photo shoots and stuff like that. So yeah, that's I've always been someone that likes clean things. Like be clean, be presentable, you know.
So like now, bruh, people are gonna think now maybe we're making this a topic about piano specifically, but it's just in terms of Kasi people are more into like dance music and stuff. So and also, so that's just the challenge now in the hood. The popular genre in the hood is like bo house, bo piano, and also the game is kind of less accepting of female rappers. Like it kind of shows less respect. So how was the reception to your music when you started like releasing it? How was the reception to your music? And yeah, basically how did you try and make it in a way that okay, it can kind of relate to the people where you're from?
So I think like, you know, when you already present yourself as someone that takes themselves seriously, it's easy for people to like gravitate to whatever that you are selling them. This is the same thing I learned when I was in call center, that for me to convince you to buy an insurance without you even seeing me, my voice needs to convince you, you know. So already by me branding myself and looking the way I look, it's easy for people to want to listen to the song. And there's obviously people that are going to be like, she's cool. Just because I'm cool, the song is cool, you know. But more than anything, also just having people that support you, people that believe in you, people that be like, you really got it, you know, keep pushing, keep pushing. Like, so I wouldn't say like, obviously dog, you will get the critics and stuff like that. But more than anything, I've told myself that never take a critic as something to, you know, bring you down or something to demotivate you, but take it as something that you can learn from, because even till today I'm still learning, I'm still improving. You know, it's not like because I'm here now I feel like I'm the shit, I've achieved everything. No, bruh, there's still a lot to learn. Even with the music, probably my sound from now 2 years from now is not going to be the same as now, because if I can play you a song I dropped in Matric and the songs I'm dropping now, you will hear the growth. You'll understand that music is evolution. You gotta grow, so never limit yourself.
Now I feel that. So Vele, on that topic though of the female rappers, why do you feel like people feel the need to actually put that tag, like, and say female rapper? Why do you think people feel the need to put that tag?
They do need to put it. I see nothing wrong with being called a female rapper. I don't have a dick.
But like, no one says male rapper though.
No, like I don't feel like, you know why? Because rap back in the day, why I don't feel there's anything wrong with that? Because back in the days, rap was seen as a male thing, you know, as a male thing. And if something was always dominated by males, you know, at least there should be something to show that now there's change coming in. So being called a female, there's nothing. With me, it's cool that they're calling me a female rapper. You understand? Because, but you can call me a female rapper, it's fine. But when it comes to the bars, I ain't trying to be sounding like a female rapper. You understand? So that's the only difference. You understand? Yeah. So, but more than anything, I don't see a problem with that. The only problem I have is when you are actually in studio with male rappers and they're trying to show you that you are the female. That I have a problem with, you know, the energies, because you can sometimes feel the energies, even when you go to these gigs, with, they're giving you that thing that at the end of the day, you're a female, you know.
But don't you come across like a problem sometimes? Because I feel like a lot of women have this in all sectors of careers and work. Don't you like sometimes have a problem of people sometimes crossing the professional boundaries, like the professionalism boundaries, and kind of wanting to overstep and wanting to be sexual, stuff like that, you know?
My G, that thing happens everywhere in life, whether you are in the music industry, whether you are in the corporate, whether you are in the photography. If you are a female and you look good and you take care of yourself, males are going to be attracted to you, you know? and it's a thing that sometimes you just have to be like, it's life.
Yeah.
It's all about, like, sometimes we need to stop fantasizing, daydreaming, and face life as it is. The reason there's male and female is because we are opposites, and we are attracted to one another. Also, you know, so but at the end of the day, it becomes a problem when you try to force me now. You know, the choice comes from me. Like, if I am attracted to you, then we can try it out. If I'm not, sorry. So it's just like that, dog. Like, I can't be like, I'm angry because niggas want me, because the nigga said pull up this work, then the next thing.
Why you looking fresh if you don't? Like,
no, but we are not looking fresh for you guys. But like, but all I'm saying, come on, like, all I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, if you're gonna pull up on me with that professional vibe, Guti, I want us to work. Let us work. Don't come at me and be like, I want us to work. Then when I pull up there at your place, you bought wine. You want us to Netflix? Are you mad? No, like, honestly, if just be real, dog. Like, that's one thing I don't like about men. I'm sorry to say it. Men will lie, man. Yo. Just be real with me, dog. And then it can happen again, which whilst we are working, then we vibe.
Sometimes, bruh, like Hans don't wanna be told straight, bruh. Like sometimes, Hans, I feel like she wants you to be like, nah, pull up. We're just gonna maybe like you'd be like, nah, we're just gonna chill, you know, just on my Netflix.
Yeah, but the only difference is you spoke about them niggas coming in a professional way, but when it's time for us to be professional, they tryna. No, that's wrong, dog. If you say let's work, you understand? If again, maybe say yafunana along the way, man, let's work first. Yeah, let's work first. If you say yafunana along the way, we can try. But if not, but it's always better to keep it professional, guys, honestly, because man, people like when, especially
that doesn't mean shoot your shot, Jen.
Yeah, because like, once there's emotion involved, dog, it becomes a problem. So if you coming at me with the professional vibes, let's get professional, okay?
They say, what's this? You can never lose money. You can never lose women while chasing money, but you can lose money while chasing women.
Yes, sir.
So, like, I know females, like, y'all support each other, bruh. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it's one of the reasons why when women start something, it always kind of succeeds, because women support each other like heavy in everything.
Yes,
you know, even influencers, bruh, I see they comment each other, they repost each other. But from the current OG females in the game, like OG female rappers in the hip-hop industry, like, do you feel like they've managed to put the standard of female rappers on the same level as male rappers in the game? Do you feel like the current OGs now, maybe in SA hip hop or maybe international, they've managed to put female rappers on the same level as male rappers? And who are those names?
Locally.
We can start locally, we can be international, we can be only local.
Locally, ne? Hey, that's the difficult one.
Let's talk about local.
That's a difficult one. Yeah, no, internationally, Nicki Minaj did that. She did that, you know, and she's just a legend now, you know, whether she takes out music, she did that. She went there and took a throne as a queen. Exactly, you know, the flow and everything. But with South Africans, man, a lot needs to be done, man. A lot still needs to be done, you know, because number one, it's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to put this, dog. It's like everyone that wants to be a rapper, it's just taking chances. You know, like it's like, cause I'm already famous, I'm gonna try this out, you know. Cause
I feel like you know a couple.
yeah, cause I'm like I chill with rappers and think I can try this out. And then there's people that you know, like Ruji. When you hear Ruji, she blew up as a rapper. That is why when you listen to her, you can be like, yeah, she's a rapper. She's a rapper. She's rapping. You know, like she's really a female rapper. You know, and obviously like Nadia brain-wise, I think she really worked hard to be where she. And she, like, thing is with me, it's like we need more female rappers that can try more to sound South African. The reason Mapiano is taking over right now is that how many Mapiano songs have you heard in English, dog? Like
barely, bro. Like,
you understand? And if you want,
them, it's like they don't slap correct.
Exactly, but like for the ones where like you can, because to tell you the truth, every star is from the hood, and every star must relate to the people in the hood.
Sure.
So if you're gonna come there and be rapping in English and stuff like that, like someone who stays in the car now is gonna understand your bombastics or the bar that is too deep, dog.
Sure.
But if uzovele ngirepe in like kasi, like even nomchita wase kasi, uzokwazi ukuthi angicanye, because like they can relate, you know. So I feel like we need more authentic on.
So
that's why
we rapping the Kasi.
So we need, like, you know, like for example, the likes of Dikoala. She came in the game and she came with something new. Yeah, she came with something different, and now like you can see now, okay, she's like the queen of that Xhosa female thing, you know, because there's now like the ones that are coming. And rapping in Xhosa, but who made it a thing? Which it's her, you know. So it's females like her for me that like I can say like we need more female rappers who are different, who are coming with something new.
So now,
you know.
Who
and for me, sorry to interrupt you. You see, like Fifi Cooper was the thing, but I don't know what happened to her. She used to be dope back there, you know, like even Gigi when she came in, but I don't know, already she's like living hip hop. I don't know what's happening.
Bro, I think I heard her like on the interview. I feel like I don't know. Maybe,
I don't know.
Gigi's depressed by something, bro. Like I don't know, bro, but like I heard it. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I saw an interview, bro. Yo, but she was like, she's canceling hip hop, bro. Like, she was like, she's done with hip hop. Yo, it's like something about hip hop mkawati, yo.
Yeah, but like for me, dog, like, right now, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like we still need to work, bro. We still need to work. I feel like, as a woman, you always have to work 10 times harder to prove yourself, you know, to prove that you can do it.
Oh wait, so like me now, I'm gonna put you on the spot though. Like,
hey, between
Lizzy and Boiti.
Obviously Boiti, but wait, like that's an obvious one for me. Like, okay, let me say that's an obvious one, but for me, like, you know, I just love Boiti's voice and her delivery, you know. Not to say that Muzi is not, you know, she's really cool. I like her vibe, her swag, but I'd choose Boiti.
I feel like Boiti slaps also low key.
Yeah, she like slaps, dog. And you know why she slaps? Because she's mixing with that, what was it?
Tswana, yeah.
Tswana, you know, like, I like
even
that.
Even Muzi raps in Zulu.
She doesn't rap in Zulu. She also puts it there and there.
What?
When last did she drop a song rapping in like Zulu?
I don't know, but there was that song with speed stuff, bro. And like I think she
that song was the one. Like that song when she was still but she's rapping in English there. But for me, like it's not even about comparing. For me, like my personal choice, my opinion, guys, it has to be Boiti. Like,
Boiti's low-key my crush too, eh?
I think she's everyone's crush, eh?
Like, but I feel you.
Yeah.
So, with the female rappers in the game, is there any female that, let's say now, we're not making a female top 10 list, but just a MC's top 10 MCs list? Is there any MC who you feel like currently female MC deserves to be in the top 10 MCs list. Like, I'm talking currently. I'm not talking like reputation. Talking about span now. Let's say from 2020 to 2021.
I haven't really seen like a lot of females dropping, like, you
What
know.
do you think is the problem?
Bruh. Hey, yeah. Now me, I don't know. People don't want to work. It's time for us, the upcomings, to take over, bruh. Like, it's a thing of a game. It's like It's like recycling. You know, like. Even the ones at the top, they get comfortable. This is why I was telling you that, you know, comfort becomes a problem, because you're already there, you're already living the life. You know, you can just get paid just for you being there without even you performing. But it's us, those who are hungry. Maybe if you ask me about the upcomings, then I would.
Upcomings, upcoming new wave.
Upcoming new wave, I can say.
Which females would you say should be? You can include yourself, like, but which females would you say deserve to be in the top 10 MCs new wave?
MCs as like dope rappers, or MCs like with
Like,
bars?
Rappers with bars, bruh. Like,
okay, I don't think it's gonna.
And I'm not talking like just like cloud. I'm talking about actual content.
Yeah, there's Venus Raps. I don't know if you know her.
Venus.
Yeah, she's really dope with like the delivery, you know, and like she's been like dope. Like I really like her, and she also dropped like a project not so long ago. Who's this? Holy Alpha. Holy Alpha is like, yeah, really doing the most for Cape Town right now, and with that Xhosa type of vibe.
What about Indigo?
Indigo Stiktela. She's dope, but like she's not the type of rapper I'd listen to, you know. Maybe for the not kids, yeah, you know,
and
like
there's also a new one though, like on the rise now. K-Kid, I think I've been seeing
the one on the song with Piqual and Blackie. Yeah, like thing is me, fun. I'm not from the north, dog. I'm from the hood. I want something hard.
Sure.
You know, like
yeah.
you know, I love like people like raw talent.
Sure.
Yeah, raw.
Sure.
I'm not saying they are not dope. They are good. You know, but I'm all I'm all about like rawness. You know, and yeah, man. And who else? I also think Saucy is fire. Like Saucy, the one that always rocks with Money Badu. The Indian chick, I think she really fire when it comes to like rap, and there's Collywood, there's Benzo, you know, like there's a lot, dog. There's a lot, you know. Sorry if I didn't mention you, but and then there's me.
Nah, but your shit is fire, cause like I always tell people, like, you know, it's an honor for me to.
Oh, sorry. Actually, there's females that are really, really hot, like that I didn't mention. Do you remember the Danko Zalo song that we Shampoo Mackenzie, where there's like females?
Yeah.
Have you listened to that song?
Thing is, bro, like I need to listen.
Yeah. Also, there's like Boozy Lee. You know, Boozy Lee is also fire. Like, just listen to that song, you're gonna see that there's
listen to the whole tape, actually. Like,
no, it's not on the tape. He dropped it as a single around March and what. I'm also on the track. Like, it's like probably like how many 8 girls on that song. Upcoming female rappers. That's when you know that
I wish I was in the studio that day.
That's how they know. That's how they even know the ones that are there. That there's actually a lot coming up. You know.
I should have been in the studio that day and like just relaxing to see if we can maybe mix the business with pleasure.
Yeah, you're crazy, dog. Unfortunately, it's COVID now. We only send verses, nigga. You don't need to be in studio. You can just send your verse, you know?
This thing is killing us, bro. Because even these masks now, you can't see.
Who's the one? Which one is this one?
You know? But like, so there's something though, like, that's kind of deep though. I realized, you know, I saw you posted a picture of you and Kilakao, you know, like, RIP to Kilakao. So I just want to know, how did you get to know him, and what role do you feel like? Because you said there, you know, thanks for him believing in you.
Yeah.
You know, and I know Killer Cow was a free-spirited person. Unfortunately, I never got to meet him, but you know, I know a lot of people fuck with him. So how did you get to meet him, and what role would you say he played in your life, and from your observation, the role he played also in other people's lives around him?
Yo, man, yeah, when you talk about Sakile, dog, that nigga was chilled, he was down to earth, and how I met Killer, matric, I was an Arsenal in matric, so I was the PRO. I used to organize events and stuff like that. So when I had to organize the matric after party for our matric dance, you know, like the school didn't want to give us a budget, you know, so we had to like pull strings and get like over someone hot in the lineup. In 2017, that was just after Killer Cow came with that Tologuti, you know. And then one of the girls from my school was like, you know what, I actually know Killer, because the girl stayed in Zondi and Killer was staying at Zondi. And I was like, dog, please pass through his numbers, you know. And then when we told him that, yo, dog, we're having a matric after party, Princess High, you know, can we like, dog, like pull up and perform for us? We're gonna like sort you out with like the riders and stuff. We didn't have money to pay him, honestly, at that time. Everybody that was on that lineup was given, right? Yeah, understand. And as I've told you, that back in high school, I was like cool. So I also knew a lot of people, you know. Yeah, so he agreed, actually, you know, he agreed. So I met him there, and then from there we exchanged numbers, and then from there we started talking and stuff like that. Then when I got the job 2018, I changed my numbers, so we stayed a long time not talking that whole year. And in 2019 I went back to my numbers, and I still had his numbers, and he also still had mine. And then that's how we reconciled. And then he saw me that, oh, she's actually now pushing this music thing, and then she was like, oh, dog, you actually dope, you gotta pull up at my studio, you know, like plus I haven't seen you in a while, you know, the studio SME where he was actually currently signed. He's like, pull up, you know. Then he requested for me, you know, and he was just that caring person, you know, like requested for me. I went there, dog, I met his team, you know. That's when like I started like meeting like a lot of people, you know, in the industry. And then this other time, you know, like he always tell me that you're dope. But then even when he took me to his studio, it's like, yo guys, you need to check her out. Like she's like dope, you know. And then even this other time they had a female event where like they were like it was a female event. There were likes of, okay, so I knew Kamumpela from Boston because we went to the same school before she blew up, because she was also part of the management, Killer's management, before she went to Major League. Yeah, bruh. So after that, he was like, dude, we're hosting a Women's Month Shandies, and since you just dropped a song called Open the Game, like it's fire, can we put you on the lineup? I was like, yeah, the lineup had the likes of Moonchild, Bokamumpela, Bomis Cosmo, like, you know, like it was like, like even during my performance, like Killer would like shoot me, like you could see that, this nigga like really like does like believe in the girl.
Because even around that time, he was still popping, and even more popping at that time. And
more than anything, Killer like was very nice to everyone, because there's also friends of mine that met Killer because of me, you know. When I would repost someone's work, that who is like my friend, the last time I reposted Shaba's work, Shaba is a designer, then it was like, who's this guy? I actually like his work. And then from there he also became friends with Shaba, so would meet up, and like Killer was like that friend, you know. As busy as he was, he'd make time for his friends and stuff like that. And more than anything, when I heard the news, and I actually heard them from a friend, she was like, she called me, I was sleeping that day, she was like, hey dude, did you hear what happened, dog? Because she knew that like Killer and I, like, you know, were close. And I was like, when I went on the socials, and I'm like, shit is real, bro. Like how the fuck Killer every day, dog, he would watch my statuses. That on its own, that made me see, well, this guy believes in me, dog. Like, cause you know, some people when they're already there, they don't even view your shit. Like he'd tell me, like the last time I posted a video where he was like, when I must see him, but I don't know if you heard that clip that I posted on Instagram. There's like, I when I must see him, but he'd always like, you know, compliment me, keep pushing, dog, you know, and stuff like that. The last time I saw him, Akiri, he passed on August. The last time I saw him was at Urban Grill, and that was July. There was an event there before level 3. And then we met. I'm like, hey, Joe, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while. It's like, I need to know and stuff like that. You are now on the superstar level. Because he's seeing that I'm also like coming. You know, it's like when you're already there, you can see someone that's also going to get there. You know, so Kudakao had that thing of knowing how to spot real talent. You know, so more than him being a talent, he could be someone who would start something and push the talent. You know, there's a lot of people who got in the game because of Killer. You know, Killer was that. He was a legend, dog. And even now, when I was like, when we lost him, I was like, hey, I've always had this thing of wanting to host, like moving forward, and I knew I could always get him on the lineup, regardless of him having a management, because we were that close, and you know, he was that good to me, you know. Yeah, bro.
That nigga, bro, like that nigga's a goat, no cap. Bro.
Yeah,
like,
no, he's a legend. He's a legend.
He's a goat, cause me like, I'm a hip hop artist, but we fuck shopper hip hop, next shopper number strong, I relate to that shit. Like that nigga, bro, like I even wanted to book him for my event, bro. You know, when he passed away, I was like, yo, even Ora, bro, when he died, I was like, yo, bro, these are like 2 goats, bro, like, yo, their death, like, it had a really, really heavy impact, you know,
But one thing about Killer, all I'm gonna say is that nigga lived an abundant life, and he really got what was his. He came and did what he was destined for, and he died. And for me, he's at peace, because at the end of the day, the world ain't really a nice place, dog. Like, there's challenges here. The world is tough. You gotta fight, you know. So at least if you pass on and you've already made it, as young as he was, I feel like, you know, a lot was still gonna happen. No cap, like a lot was still gonna happen. And more than anything, congratulations to him. He won the award for the piano awards that were happening. Yeah, so he took the award. Unfortunately, he won't be able to experience that. But more than anything, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and the blessed ones, the chosen ones, are always the ones that leave the world early, unfortunately. Yeah.
So, that one is deep, But so let me just get to this. Like, you on the Shampur Mackenzie on Must Be Dub's tape, as well as on Flashy Kumkani's tape also. So I want to know, how did those features come about, you know?
Okay. So, as I told you that earlier on, I was also featured on Shampuru Mackenzie's song titled Dankozalo 2.0.
Yeah.
So what happened is, last year there was a competition. Obviously, I entered the Better App one on the speed challenge, of which I won. And then from there, like, me and Shampuru started talking on the DMs, like, yeah, we should push something, Zalo, you know, we should work on something and stuff like that. And then when I delivered on the Danko Zalo song 2.0, it was like, it was like a thing of, you know, like, we just kept on talking that we gotta work on more, you know. And then when they started working on the tape, like, they send me some stuff, they be like, we want you on the tape, you know. And then with the Flash Ikumigani song, there's this guy called Lesmo. So he knows Bo MT, he knows Bo Questa, like, he knows a lot of niggas in the industry, you know. So when he heard how I met him, so remember I did the Hot on the Streets thing for Slicker, and I was rapping on the Spirit beat produced by Makwa. So this other girl was like, hey, brother, there's a guy that I know that is actually connected to Questa, you know. I can give you his numbers, and you can send this video to him so he can show it to Questa. And then when I sent him, he was like, he wants us to meet up, you know, and, like, you know, so for him to just get to know me and stuff before he can send, you know, people have their beliefs and stuff. When we met up, he was a cool guy. When he heard my stuff, he was like, you actually dope, you know. And then he was sending the videos to a lot of people in front of me.
Wow.
The concerts, yeah, bro. And then from there, the guy just loved my energy, just loved me, and he was like, "There's actually this guy called Flash, and there's a song he played for me. I think you're gonna be good for that, and I want you on that song with him." And then
Was it
that's
Questa?
no,
Oh, it's the nigga Lesmo.
yeah,
Oh,
and then like I agreed to be on the song,
Yeah.
and that's how the feature came about.
Yo. So like I saw y'all shooting a video, Vele. When is the video gonna drop, Vele? You and
Flash,
Flash,
okay, I'm not sure when it's gonna drop, but it's coming soon. Stay on the lookout.
So, you know, from working with him, right? He's obviously signed to MT Records.
He was.
He was.
Yes.
So was that before y'all worked?
After we worked, he left the label.
So, okay. So since you were when y'all worked, you were still with. He was still with MT.
Yes.
From working with the artist who signed, were there any like differences in the way he operates that are kind of like distinct differences that make you notice, alright, this one is signed and
No.
you know there's no really
No, thing is, I guess it's all about the person. There's people that that want to show you that you first of all, for me to even work with you, I have to feel like you are humble as I am. The energies align. So Flash didn't give me that thing. Even if you can meet him, it doesn't give you that thing. Oh, I'm a superstar. I've been signed to MT, or I've done. He's a humble guy, you know, and you don't even feel the pressure just being in studio with him, you know. So yeah.
But that nigga slaps though. I fuck with it. With the Mhluzi remix.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's even the video, bro. And all I'm gonna say, that nigga works, bro. Like he puts in the work. Flash works, like, you know, and being in the song with him, a song like Ikawi, which is like really a beautiful song, I can say that on its own, it's a blessing, and it also shows that I'm going somewhere, and you know, more than anything, people who are there, who know Flash, who are like big, they might not be following me now, but they know that there's Lizzy, you know, because they've heard the verse on the song. So that's the advantage of working with someone who's already known by a lot of people in the industry. Because when you drop that song, obviously, I'm sure MT had the song, you know, even if I'm not sure, but I'm sure he had the song. You know, he knows the people, the likes of Java, and like Java's like one of my favorites, you know. So it's a thing of the fact that I'm already working with people that are on the same mindset as myself. That's a blessing, dog.
So would you sign personally? Like, would you sign to a record label?
Okay, right now, I think I still just want to work on myself as a brand, build my own leverage, you know, like grow individually, you know, and so that even when a deal comes, I can always negotiate for better terms. Yes, exactly, because now doing everything on your own is really tough, but now we live in the 21st century, you know, the fourth industrial revolution. Everything is digital. You don't really need to be signed to be seen. You know, you just need the right team behind you, people that believe in you, people that can pull up when you need something, you know, people that want to push as hard as you want to push. You understand? How many people, like, look at the likes of Kamu, she's not signed, but she's doing the most, you know. So it's a thing of, you don't really, it's not a desperate thing, because I can still be big and not have my stuff play on TV or on radio, but still be big. And if I'm already big on social media, it's easier for me to get my stuff to play on those things. The likes of Blackie, they blew up on media. Bokamu, they blew up on media. It's like, it's a new thing. It's blowing up now, happens on social media, you know. So more than anything, if a good deal was to come, of course, I'd take it. You know, a deal where I can negotiate for better terms and, you know, conditions. But more than anything, it's all about patience. If I can be patient enough and I can keep on putting more work, then I don't see the need of being signed.
All right, so my last question. What is the next thing that you'd like people to expect from you and keep a lookout for in the future, you know, in the near future?
In the near future, obviously that I'm coming hard. You know, I'm really like coming hard. But more than anything, they should know that I'm just gonna keep on putting in the work. You know, like they should just look out for me, like that she's gonna put in the work. I don't really like talking about my plans because, you know.
Why does anyone like talking about the plans?
Nah,
like,
you
gotta
know.
Give us something.
No,
Nah.
bro. Obviously, like, okay, regarding music, obviously, like, I'm still. My plan is to not drop a project now, but to drop more singles. You know, because I believe it only takes one song for one to blow up. You
Sure,
know,
that's
obviously the processes are not the same. Maybe I need to drop the project, but also I feel like I still need that one hit, because I already know that these people that are in the game, not that I'm not in the game, I'm in the game, but
Yeah,
like
you would think.
they're at the top. They already know me, you know. Even if some of them like act like they don't, they already know the name, they know the profile and stuff like that, you know. But it's all about having to prove myself that I'm really all about this, and more than anything it's content, dog. So expect more music, more singles, more music videos, because those are important. The visuals, you know, people want to see you. And then in the future, obviously, man, you gotta be out there making money.
Nah, yo, shout out. Like, I really appreciate you making time for us today.
Yeah, no, it's
like,
my pleasure.
Yeah, it was really like a lit interview. Thanks for like letting us come see your side also.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can also push some more work after this.
Yeah.
You know, but like, thanks. Like, I really appreciate it today. Like, this was amazing. you
No,
know.
shout out,
Salute us. Danko.
Danke.
That's the URL circle. We out. Yes, sir. Oh, no. I just want to give a shout out, man, because y'all know, man, that look, we handling man, this production right here, man. There's something big, man. Understand? There's something big, man. There's something quality.
Yeah.
You know? So I need you to know that the people behind the camera, the edits, you understand, the audio engineering. I'd like to give a really big shout out to Zanohk Media for handling the whole production of URL Circle and making this whole vision come true. Thanks a lot. Shout out.